In this video this morning, I want to resume our earlier discussion on Jesus Christ as the source of life, the bread of life, not bread, the tree of life, and the bread of life. I had initially talked about Jesus Christ as the source of life, and then soon after that, there was an intermittent video where we looked at Jesus Christ as the secret place. And in that discussion, I made us understand that Jesus Christ is not a means to an end. And that many Christians receive Jesus Christ as a guest. Have received him as a guest. And what is wrong with that is, as a guest, he comes and he goes. But when you receive Jesus Christ as a parent, as a father, as a mother, as a big brother, you live with him. And in doing so, you enjoy the benefits of a parent taking care of a child. And I gave us a scenario where imagine having Donald Trump as a guest versus having Donald Trump as a family member who lives with you. You can enjoy the benefits of him being a guest, or you can enjoy the benefits of him living with you permanently. In either case, it's your call. But today I want to conclude on Jesus Christ, the source of life. In the first discussion, I gave us a scenario where a sister who had an eye surgery and gone near blindness. And that situation, presently as we speak, remains the same. How the sister had called out and she was given some scriptures to pray with. After prayer, she was in a dream. And in that dream, she lived in a home with 2 bedrooms. One bedroom she stayed in another bedroom, the husband. She was made to understand that she was married in the dream, though in the natural she's not married. But now in the dream she's married and lives in a 2-bedroom house. The 1 bedroom she's staying, the other bedroom the husband. Late in the night, the husband comes and is knocking at the door and says, "Honey, open up the door, I want to sleep with you." And she said no. She refused to open the door. This event went on a few times and then she woke up. And when she got up from the dream, she started binding and casting a spiritual husband. Called me up the following morning, told me what had happened, the dream she had, and she was binding. I said, "So who are you binding?" She said she does not have a spiritual husband. She's been told that when you have a dream and you have a spiritual husband, it's not good. So she woke up from the dream and was binding. I said, "Oh, really?" Well, you see, the husband there is Jesus Christ. Meanwhile, she has received Jesus Christ, but there is a door between her relationship with Jesus Christ. And Christ wants to live in the same bedroom with her as a husband, metaphorically speaking. You find that in Romans, you find that in Isaiah, you find it in Jeremiah. "I am your husband. I am married to you. Show me the bill of divorce." Romans, that they may bring forth fruit. I hope I'm communicating. And today, the sister is still having a problem because she has resisted a husband from coming in to stay, live with her in the same bedroom, the source of life. She prayed for blind, God should remove the blindness. This is the dream she got. And this was her response. I hope I'm communicating to you. While she's still blind as we speak, can't go back to work because of the blindness. In continuation, here's the second scenario. I had an episode years ago, prostate enlargement. Ended up in the hospital, and the doctors did what they had to do, and I was catheterized. Soon after that, I went to the Lord in prayers. In the prayer, after prayers, I had a dream. I saw one of my uncles who was late, who, came to me, blah, blah, blah. And I woke up from that dream. It wasn't long after that, I had another episode of prostate enlargement. I went to the Lord again, started praying. Now, when you see a family member who has passed on, many instances his death is knocking at the door. You need to go to the Lord, the source of life, to rebuke that death. It wasn't long after that, I saw this my uncle again in a dream. This time, exactly when he passed away, the ceremonies and the festivities that took place at his burial played out in the dream. But he sat up and reached out to grab me in the dream. On reaching out to grab my foot, Innocent stepped in. Instead of him grabbing my foot, he grabbed Innocent's foot. And I woke up from that dream. Innocent there is Jesus Christ. Death had come. Death wanted to get a hold of me. But the source of life stepped in. The dream, after that, I had another episode, prostate enlargement. Make a long story short, I went back to the Lord and I said, Lord, after my prayers, I was in another dream. This time, this same uncle, I saw him in the dream, and from nowhere started to urinate. He wanted to pee on me, but somehow I ended up with a brick in my hand and used the brick as a wedge. So all the urinating ended up splashing on the brick, and it didn't touch me. And at the end, when he finished, this endless urinating. But when he finished, I took the brick and I walked up to him and I told him, if you repeat this again, I'll smash your head and you will die the second death. And I woke up from that dream. After that, I had another episode. But so when you get a dream and somebody urinates on you, it means death. That's in the Bible. Look it up. Finally, the Lord made me understand that death was locking on my prostrate. And I had to go through this period of having to have a surgery. It's not your normal prostate enlargement surgery. This was a very difficult surgery where they had to go in and shave the bladder and what have you. You see, God stepped in as the source of life and said to death, he's innocent. You can't take him now. I hope I'm communicating. Because Jesus Christ is the source of life. And when death came, Jesus Christ rose up and said, no. The sister I told you about, blindness has come. And Jesus Christ came in and said, I'm the cure to that blindness. Meanwhile, the sister is resisting and has refused to open the door, though she has been a believer for years. I hope I'm communicating. So I'm going to end here and we'll continue Jesus Christ as the breath of life. As the source of life, we looked at him, we looked at the fig tree account, how he spoke to a fig tree and the tree withered. Oftentimes, when you see a tree in a dream, it speaks of man. And as the source of life, he spoke to the tree, let no man eat of thee. And the Bible said the tree began to wither. As the breath of life, we're going to look at Lazarus in our next subsequent video. Thank you and God bless you. I hope I've communicated to you. God bless you.